Hi, my name is Jennings. Hi, guys, on YouTube. Um, you know, when I first transitioned about 2 years and a half ago, um, what was that? I was 2 years and a half ago transitioning on hormones. 2 years and a half. I've been kind of like, my depression has been the up and downs. But I always had depression. I always had mood swings. I always told people off. I always said I do not want to be in a group home, but I do want to be in a group home. So I can tell people how it is to be transgender living in a group home, and is is why I really did want to tell people, girls off, men off, LGBTQ is is my best friend. I am transgender. I do not want to be called a boy. I do not want to be called he, they, she. I would be called she, because I'm a girl. I'm a woman, and I always used to didn't want to be a boy. I didn't want to be a boy all my life, and I kind of jumped down people's throat, like, hey, call me she, she, and I kind of cried, you know, when a boy calls me, hey, I get upset at people picking on trans people. And trans people has a right to be trans. That you know, I was born this way as a transgender woman. I always wanna be trans. I always kindly said, do not pick on other. Do not hurt their feelings. Do not like bully. We are transgender. I do not want to get bullied. You don't want to be bullied. You do not want to get beat up, but we want to be this right. I always say transgender women is quality women. We are totally sexy and I do want girls to understand what transgender is because we do not want to get harassed. But I do not want to be. I do want. Um, uh, uh, and I'm gonna have a question called NFT. You know, that means NFT means transgender rights. It's like you can have your rights as regular people. You can have your qualification as you do. You know how transgender people. There's a Q&A about transgender people. Okay, a Q&A is a trans person tells you like you put makeup on, you shave where your hair is for your face. Do you know transgender people started perfume companies? Yeah, they did. They started perfume companies. Beauty pageants. They started beauty pageants for transgender people. They started um, transgender rights. They started president president to be president in the United States of America. Obama was trans. I mean, Barack Obama. I'm sorry. Barack Obama was trans. Obama started a transgender movement to be trans. He signed laws and stuff for trans. Um, Black History was Obama for trans. How to be trans. Shania Twain started How to Be Transgender, singing songs for transgender rights. Shania Twain, country music. So, that's Chicago Fire, movie star. The guy who made Chicago PD is transgender, who started in the movies of that is transgender. Um, Jazz started I Am Jazz from TLC, was transgender woman. Um, the Olympics have transgender people in it to be in um, the the Olympics. Um, 59 people died. 1,000 people died in Florida in a nightclub. Um, in Florida, somewhere in Florida, it's probably about 1 million people in the U.S. had problems with transgender people going in the girls' bathroom or man's bathroom, trans man going in a man's bathroom. They some states don't allow you to go in the bathroom if you are trans. So people have to hold it until they get to their hotel room from the airport, you know. And some airlines don't allow you to use a bathroom if you transgender. Only New York, when you come from New York, Florida to New York, you're allowed to use the bathroom because that's USA Airlines. Some airports don't allow it because, and plus military, if you trans, you can't serve, in the military. Um, Shania Twain is transgender. She was born he, and now she's a she. Um, the Princess of England is transgender. Was transgender. A bunch of people in our Congress is transgender. Abortions is okay if you don't want the baby. That's in the rights of being trans or gay or lesbian. Adoptions is allowed. You said adopt is allowed in New York State to adopt a kid. And that's a Q&A. That's how much the Q&A I'm going to do today. I'm going to go for the next topic is how hard it is for me to transition. And I'm going to do my parents didn't want me to transition. They thought I was crazy doing the transitioning on hormones. And my mom and dad, my caseworkers was okay for me to transition, but my mom and dad didn't like it. They lost their son, now I'm her daughter. And it wanted to tell my dad off because he don't care for me being a transgender human being. I've been always transgender since I was very, 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 very small. And when I was in diapers, I want to be transgender. I was born a male, now I want to be a female. When I name change Francine, Frederick to Francine, it'd be 2 years since I transitioned to Francine Kenyon. Yeah, it's 2 years. And then Francine Jennings is a year. And I love it, my new name. And now I'm going to do all my shout outs. Shout out to Jazz, shout out to Barack Obama, President Trump, shout out to Biden, shout out to Bless